Hey guys, Rex here. Welcome back, and today what I have for you is a semi-automatic cocoa bean farm. I saw Mumbo Jumbo's design for a cocoa bean farm, and I thought that it could be slightly improved because what he had is he had a lever. You have to flick the lever, and then you could use it, and then you have to hit a button to remove the cocoa beans so you could plant them again. But this design, all you have to do to use it is step on the pressure plate here, and it will start the process. And then I hold right click with my cocoa beans, and it will just put them in the bottom hopper here, where I can pull them back out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do a quick 30-second test. I'm going to speed it up, and like in Mumbo Jumbo's video, except it for 1 minute, and we're going to see how many cocoa beans we get in 30 seconds. So in 30 seconds, we got 64 cocoa beans plus 12 extra. The 48 on the and 64 on the other side is what I initially started with in survival, so I didn't count that. So I gained 64 plus 12 cocoa beans in 30 seconds, which is pretty impressive for something this tiny that just sort of slots into the wall like this. So here is the redstone behind it. It's quite compact. I bet it could be slightly compacted down, or I know that definitely could be made bigger and more resource light, but I wanted to make it smaller. You need slightly more redstone than if you made it bigger, but I just want it to be smaller. As you can see here, we have a bone meal chest where you can stick all your extra bone meal. It will automatically feed into the dispenser. And how it works is when I step on the pressure plate, it powers this redstone dust, which starts a comparator clock. So I will show you what that looks like. If I put a redstone torch here, this will simulate the pressure plate, and then it will start the comparator clock. And so that will just basically pulse this redstone, which goes up here, powers the dispenser, which bone meals it. And then here what I have is a 4-tick repeater. And if you attach a comparator clock like that to a 4-tick repeater, it will sort of pulse on and off like that. I'm not sure why, just because of the timing it does that. And then I attach that to a monostable circuit, which retracts the piston every time that piston extends. So you'll see that it does that. And if you're wondering why this redstone dust is here, that's because if I remove it, you can see that it basically does the same thing. But if I do put the redstone dust, it will stay extended for a slightly longer time. Alright, just a little demonstration there. So I guess all that's left to do now is take a look at how to build it. So you're going to want to start things off by building 2 blocks up above the ground, and then this is where your floor is going to be. So you're going to put your pressure plate there, and then you want to build out and over to the side, and that's where you're going to put your dispenser up a block. And then here is where you want to place your jungle wood. And then all you want to do is place a piston attached to the jungle wood. A sticky piston, has to be a sticky piston of course, attached to the jungle wood to move it back and forth. Now if you want, what you can add is a hopper going into the back of this dispenser with a chest on top, and you can put your bone meal in there or attach it to some other place where the bone meal is going to come from, and then that will just feed it directly into the dispenser. So next what you're going to want to do is place blocks in this pattern here, or if this is your floor then you can just use that, and then you want to place a block up like this, block here, with your 4-tick repeater here, redstone dust on all of these blocks except for this one here, and on that block you're going to place a comparator and put it on subtraction mode. So now you'll notice that when you step on the pressure plate, it should pulse your clock, and the repeater over there will toggle on and off. Then what you're going to want to do is place a half slab here with a solid block and another solid block underneath your dispenser so that you can wire the dispenser up. And then you are going to want to place a block down here with a redstone dust and a torch and another block here, and then a half slab here, redstone dust, 2-tick repeater, and then another block here with 2 blocks there, and you're just going to want to place redstone dust on those with a block here to stop, oop, not there, here to stop those 2 pieces of redstone dust from connecting. And then I don't have a piston, so I'm going to need to grab one. And then you want to place another sticky piston there with a block on top, and then you should see that it should work like it's supposed to. Now this design was optimized for aesthetics, so you can take your aesthetic block, whatever you want to use, and so you can stick it here, 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 and here, and that way you can't see any redstone when this block retracts. I built it like that on purpose. That is why it's slightly bigger than it could be. So, yeah. Silly me. When I went to go make the thumbnail for this video and added the aesthetics, I forgot to say that you do need to place a hopper here to catch the cocoa beans. You don't actually need the hopper there, but it helps to catch the cocoa beans so they're not flying all over the place and get inside the device and stuff. So sorry about that. But unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. And if you like watching my videos, don't hesitate to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. Rex out.